everyone, welcome to Hallelujah Place. My name is Bonnie, and today I'm going to talk about the top school supplies that we have used for our homeschool, or you could use them for school in general. These are the products that I love, that I've figured out throughout the years that have worked well for me, and ones that my kids have liked as well. So hopefully they will help you with your school, with your homeschooling, and make life maybe, I don't know, a little bit more easy for you. So let's get started with the pencils. Everybody loves pencils. You have to have pencils. Kids have to have them. The question is, which one is the best pencil? I don't know about you, but in the years past, it seemed like I was always going through so many pencils. There are so many different designs. There are ones that have different colors. There are ones that have smiley faces, little foo-foos on the end of the erasers. But do they hold up? And are they one of the best pencils? Well, going through years and years of trials with pencils, I have figured out, for us, which are the best pencils. Now, these pencils you can find at Walmart. Maybe you already know. Can you guess what the best pencils are? They come in a green box, is your hint. These are the best pencils that we have found that have worked for our homeschool. My kids used to be going through pencils all the time, but with these pencils, they hold up over time. You can sharpen them and they work well. The erasers, they could be a little bit better, but they do last. And they just sharpen well, and they hold up over the years. They are a tad bit more expensive. Now you can buy them. You can buy them not sharpened for a cheaper price, or you can buy them pre-sharpened and they will cost you a bit more. But in the long run, it says the world's best pencils. For us, they are the best pencils. So buy yourself some of these. I know they don't look that great, but they will hold up after your kids have used them and used them and used them. Now, bonus points to you if you know what the name is famous for. I think it's Ticonderoga. That is maybe how you pronounce it, but does anybody know what that's famous from? It's actually, correct me if I'm wrong, it's actually, I think it's the name of a fort that was occupied by the English during or leading up to the Revolutionary War. The English owned the fort, and then Ethan Allen and I think his famous Green Mountain Boys went and conquered the fort, and that helped us with the war. But yes, these are by far the best pencils. So buy some, splurge, get some, you will like them. Now with the pencils, you need a sharpener. So when we were homeschooling, we would just buy the cheap 99-cent plastic sharpeners that you can just do your pencils in. You would just do this. But as the kids get older, it seemed like we were always going to pencils. They would lose pencils all over the floor. The pencils were getting broken. And it's just, I was consistently sharpening, and they were consistently sharpening pencils, so I splurged. And I know, it seems cheesy, right? But it works. Buy an electric pencil sharpener. It will save you so much time and so much headache, and this one actually works. It's an X-Acto. I bought it at Walmart. It doesn't break the pencils, unless your kid's like shoving it in there, then it may break them. But this one works, and I love it. It makes my life so much easier with the pencils. I know it seems ridiculous, but it works. Buy yourself an electric pencil sharpener. I think it's like $15. You will enjoy it. So after the pencils comes the pens. Like, kids don't need pens unless maybe they're in middle school or maybe they're in high school. So which pens do you get your children? You can get them the Bic, which we use the Bic too. But if they're having quizzes or tests or maybe some papers, what is the type of pen that you think would work the best for your kids? These pens by Pilot are the best for us. They are actually erasable pens. I have never heard of erasable pens before. They did not have those when we were growing up, because I didn't know about them. But they are very expensive. I think they're expensive, but they work. They are erasable, and if you're taking a quiz or a test, they're much more cleaner than just having to cross it out and rewriting your answer above it. Erasable. Okay, so try these if your children or if your teens need pens. These are erasable. They're worth the price. So we did pens. We did pencils. What's next? Calculators. So we do not use calculators. We never have, but I have a son who's entering high school, so we're trying to get him used to the Texas Instruments, those calculators that they use further on in testing. I don't have one. We're starting school next week, and I'm not prepared. I don't have one of those calculators yet, but it's okay because he knows how to do it all by memory. But I'm going to order him one, and I'm going to try to put a picture up here of the exact calculator that we are going to be ordering. And this one is not as expensive as the actual graphing and geography calculators, but this is a step towards that direction. So I thought I'd go this route this year and order this one in preparation for the testing, that he can kind of get used to it. So if you have a high schooler and they allow your teens to use a calculator, this one might be good instead of using the cheap 99-cent calculators. Might want to upgrade their calculator to a Texas, even though you might get a little faint of heart when you see some of the prices for these calculators. But moving on, calculators. Oh, I wanted to mention these. So backtrack, Sharpies, highlighters. I have gone the cheap route with the highlighters, and I have met with many frustrations because they bleed through. The cheap ones bleed through the papers, and the kids can't see, or it's just distracting. And go the more expensive route with the Sharpies as well. They will not. They're smear resistant. They're not going to really smear through the page. It's going to be much more easier for them and for you. And we do go through these pretty quickly too. So we always use highlighters to highlight the important parts in our stories, in our books, our textbooks to go back on. So splurge, get the more expensive Sharpies. Get the more expensive everything, I guess. That's the route this video is going. Get the more expensive everything. So the folders. We went to the store today, and the kids got to pick out their folders, the folders that they like. So we always try to anticipate, getting excited about the next school year, go pick out our folder. So we have folders, and we have lots more folders from last year, but we put each individual subject in our folder for each semester, and they go through them and they keep them in these folders. And then for me, for binders, they each have a binder. They each have a binder with these insert dividers. So I divide the subjects up, so it's easy for me to keep track of what they've accomplished, what they've done. That way, when it comes time at the end of the school year, and for me, since I homeschool, their work has to get assessed. Everything is already nice and neat. Now, when they have book reports or reports, we usually put them in sheet protectors, or there's book report covers that you can buy at Walmart, but I don't have any yet. But those also work nicely if your child is doing a report, to put it in an actual, kind of looks just like this book report cover. And that's that. And what else? Post-it notes. I'm almost out of Post-it notes. I forgot to buy some. But these ones work really, really well when you're trying to insert them into the textbooks so that you know what page is what. I usually do green for science, orange for history, and all that kind of stuff. So I was doing this last night on the video manual for myself as a teacher, just going through areas that I wanted to make sure that I saw. These work. Post-it notes have gone up so much in price. It's like unbelievable. So, but these are expensive, but I haven't found any that work as well as the actual Post-it brand. So those are those. And now let's talk calculators, but calendars. Calendars are huge. Usually every year I try to give my children calendars for the week, for the whole year, and they show the week and they show what quizzes and tests are available. But this year for my high schooler, I went a different approach. I went the monthly view, so he could actually see the weeks and what's required of him for each month. Now, these are $3 at Walmart. I got them. I don't know how they hold up. I don't know if they fall apart really easy. I don't know any of that, but I wanted him to see the big view of what is expected for him each month. I got one for him, and I got one for myself, and I got one for my other child too if he wants one as well. But they're only $3. Then your high schooler gets to see what's coming up the next week, what's coming up the week after that, and so hopefully we'll help them plan a little bit better for what's expected of them. So there's that. Now for my calendars, this is my go-to calendar. I use it every year. Every year I buy it around Christmas time, and it's one of the thrilling things about getting to see is my calendar for the new year. So this one is more of my field trips, my family outings, dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, when bills are due, and they just have such cute little pictures in here. I've written in most of them, but just adorable pictures. Here's a little one for Halloween. I love Mary Englebright. So this is more of a fun calendar, and I haven't really gotten to that month yet, but you can see it's just the week view. They do not give a monthly view that I know of, except at the bottom. And you know, your little Thanksgiving. It just makes my heart happy. So this is the calendar that I use for just regular at home. Now, since we're doing school and since we're doing a co-op this year, and we have a lot going on, I decided to buy the Happy Planner from Walmart. As you can see, it has the week, and it also has the whole month. I haven't opened it yet, but I can peek in here and it shows you the whole month at a glance. So I got this, and then I went and I splurged. I know everything is so expensive, isn't it? It's like, it's horrible how much things are, but I got some stickers. I know. I'm too old for stickers, but these look cute. They're seasonal. They have little pumpkins. Look, guys, they have little pumpkins on them. I don't know if they stick right. Look at that. Look at that for Christmas. So, I don't know, but that would go with this. Try to get us excited about how much work we have to do for this school year. So yeah, those are the products that I have found, some of the school supplies I have found that have worked great for us, that have helped us with just doing school in general. So whether or not you homeschool, whether or not your kids go to public school, these are still some of the top supplies that I found that has saved us a lot of time throughout our school day. So I hope this video is helpful to you. If you like this video, please leave me a comment in the link below, and any questions or comments, we can talk homeschooling. But until then, guys, thanks for watching and happy homeschooling.